Okay. So, if you recall last time, Amennakhti sent out a scarab to direct the cult back to the main group. The group had just finished dealing with a ghostly creature, and we're debating what to do next. There was a bit of recon through the use of supernal magics. But beyond regrouping with the cult, no definitive plan was brought up.
Even
Is there any...
I was going to say, even the regrouping with the cult was not a sure thing, if I remember correctly.
Well, unless anyone has anything to propose, we will time skip to meeting up with the cult, because, well, they are kind of across the city.
What is Stahl doing?
What is Stahl doing?
He already did the Anathor thing, right?
Yes, he had just finished that.
Maybe he'll try exploring the super dangerous one that he was told of before.
Okay. So Stahl is out searching for the Anathor that he was warned not to go to. We could start with that. If everybody else wants some time to think, maybe give Rogue some time to show up. That'd be the smart move, wouldn't it?
That's fair.
So, Stahl. Takes a bit of tracking down, but you do come to a section of the city where you feel another Azothic presence. It is an Anathor. However, it's nothing like the one you had just visited. It's far more hostile. Like the individual who told you about it, it does appear to be in an old, well, not an active office building. Due to the situation in the city, there's not a whole lot of resistance to you just walking in. Couple people give you some weird looks as you walk in, but they're mostly doing their own thing on their phones, sort of practically calling people, etc. Going straight up the stairs, or are you going to take the elevator?
I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. So, I mean, it's an office building. There's a lot of stairs. You're on roughly the 11th flight before you can tell it's on this floor. The door itself is locked and has clearly not been opened in quite a while. It is a standard, hallway commercial, like, metal door. There's a small, narrow window going up down the top of the door, but beyond that, there's no real way to lockpick this.
Well, who needs lockpicking, right?
He's got boot.
Give me a strength roll.
Let's see. Strength brawl? Or...
Strength athletics.
Okay. Oops. One short.
Even though this door was a pretty sturdy construction, it's not too hard to break it open. You know, a little bit of rust, a little bit of disrepair, and this door comes crashing open. The floor opens to silence. It appears to have once been a very large, basically just cubicle, almost call center-like floor. You can see most of the floor just from walking in. Rows and rows of cubicles and presumably things in the cubicles. Chairs, computers, office equipment. The Anthor is in these cubicles. You can definitely feel it from here. And at this range, it is quite overwhelmingly negative. There's a lot of emotion here. A lot of anger.
Well. I guess Stahl is fairly used to such emotions, I guess. I guess he feels attracted toward it. He tries to move through the cubicles, but like cautiously, you know, because like he doesn't know what's actually hiding within them. So he checks every now and then to see what's underneath. Or
okay. So you make your way to this Anthor. The cubicle it's in has seen better days. The desk itself appears to be snapped in two. The old Dell computer on the desk is now fallen onto the floor, shattered. Keyboard snapped in two. But the Anthor is on this broken desk. It's a picture frame of what you can only assume to be a family. It, as Othic memory and its general feelings, this thing is dangerous. Even touching it could have unforeseen consequences.
well, here's the thing. I really want to know what's in there. But it sounds like a bad idea.
It'd be a fun idea. Because you're a Zika.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
So, as you work yourself up to touch this thing, you can hear the shifting of objects in the nearby cubicles. As there's growling and low screeching, as piles is the best word of mutated, disfigured bodies come crawling over the sides of the cubicle right as you touch this thing.
Jesus.
The thing about Jovian Anthors is, I believe how you pronounce it. Correct me if you want. Touching them causes torment.
Is there a resistance, or is it just snap?
So, let me double check the blast radius.
I'm at Azoth 6, so it's not small.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Atomic Torment.
Luckily, we have a mage here, or at least several miles away.
I assume you're probably still within visual range of him, technically.
Oh, technically, yes. Yes, you are still within visual range, and Kalmir is going to be very confused in about 30 seconds.
I think
I have a
this
question.
is like a...
I have a
Yes.
question.
Go ahead.
Is my sight still up?
Depends
No.
how long Kalmir activated it for.
It would have been for a scene at most.
Yeah, so then probably not.
Okay.
Why can I not find things I want in the book?
Because poor formatting.
Promethean, why are you like this, please? I beg of thee. Just where's Wasteland? There's Firestorm. I don't want Firestorm, I want Wasteland. Whatever, we'll go to Firestorm.
Ah, yes, the red backdrop for the explosive Zika right at this moment works. It just works.
Jovian bullshit, huh?
Yes. Seriously, where? Okay, there's Wasteland. I thought.
Anyway.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, so you are Azoth 6, correct?
Yeah.
Alright.
You don't have that one that bumps it up to 10, or is that something else?
Oh, wait. Yeah. It's an 8, actually.
It is
Well,
an 8, okay.
Oh yeah, because of Zika. Never mind.
So, this is game over. The city goes bye-bye. We all go...
No. No. When you're in Torment, your Azoth is 8, but for creating the Wasteland, it's your natural Azoth.
Okay.
That's what I thought, honestly. But, you know, we're looking at it, so I was like, maybe.
I mean, even a 8 is just a neighborhood. You're fine.
Just a neighborhood.
A neighborhood is a lot of people in a city, however. Oh, okay. Never mind. So it's just a category 4 wasteland for now, until you spend Pyros.
So, how much radiation is he pumping out per second?
Yes.
In a dense residential or office area.
Yeah. Everybody in that building is dead.
I think it's at an intensity equal to my Azoth, or something like
That
that.
doesn't make sense, is the thing, because you could have a maximum.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I think it probably maxed out like 5, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me check night orders.
I'd probably go with half Azoth, maybe, because that makes more
So,
sense.
category 4 wastelands have an intensity of 2.
Okay.
Alright, so spending Pyros in a wasteland can cause it to become a firestorm.
Yes.
Where does it tell me how much Pyros you have to spend? Or is it any Pyros?
I think it's 10 minus your Azoth to do that. Let me check that too.
Because, like, My apologies. The books are.
I will
10
take.
minus your effective Azov?
Yeah, something like that. But let me check. I could be completely wrong.
I'd like to take this moment to once again state, but this time for anybody on Twitch, that Cyberpunk Red is a lot better formatted than these books. It has been nothing but a joy to read because you can find absolutely everything within a moment's notice because it makes sense.
To be fair, part of that's because as these books have we are currently using like 7 books.
Yes.
And all of them have about 80% of the things that you need.
But yeah, so we're just gonna roll with something.
A different 80%, mind.
But yes, Stahl. This is almost very similar feeling to what happened back at the RV.
Let's see.
You can almost immediately feel the radiation around you. It's under control for now. It's not quite as catastrophic as last time.
We're like 14 flights up, right?
You're on... What did I say, 11? I think I said 11, didn't I?
Maybe.
You're over a dozen flights up, yeah. You're about a dozen flights. But I need you to give me an initiative roll.
Okay. Here we are.
Ooh.
Just barely.
So close yet so far.
Stahl, on one side of you, your left side, this pile of crawling flesh gets over the side of the cubicle and lunges at you. What's your defense?
It is 6.
Okay.
You have a lovely smile that he's frozen on.
Dang. Alright, give me a moment.
You're fine. You don't even need to mess with it.
It's a nice picture. We'll roll with it.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
It's because my camera died. Oops. Wow.
What was your defense?
6.
Oh, okay. I had missed that.
Okay.
He's a strong guy, but he's not very fast.
Why wasn't this set up? Damn me. I don't think it'll succeed, because it's rolling a chance die, so you're alright. Actually, I just need to roll a chance die.
Yeah, just
Yeah, you don't need to add modifiers.
roll.
What am I doing? But yes, the first mass of flesh lunges, and you do manage to step out of the way, as it does appear a bit sluggish still. It's your go.
Alright, let's see. What should I do with 13 dots of strength?
Well, how much brawl do you have?
5.
Well, that's 18. That's 18 dice right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would assume you hit them.
And all my pyros is free. Like I don't I can just spend as much as I want.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe don't do that as a potential scam.
That's right. He's got the pyro. Spend the pyro. What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing good.
Let's see. So I will do. No, let's just go for a good old charge up and punch. I will buff myself with like 7 dots more of strength
Wait, 7 dots. How do you manage that?
with the transient potential.
Okay, how much Pyros would that normally require?
It's like 1 plus each dot that
So
Actually-
it would be
that maybe that's a little too much.
He just burned 7 pyros, I think is what he's saying.
Are you burning 7 Pyros?
All right, never mind. Let's just go for a regular punch. That's going overboard.
I was ready for it. I was like, bring on the nuke. Bring on the air burst.
Because at this point, I'm pretty sure these creatures are already dying. You know, they don't seem long for
Plus,
life
you have
anyway.
18. You already do 18 dice.
Yeah,
That's
but
more than I have.
really enough, is it?
There's never enough.
Okay, and then I do the all-out attack, so I get 2 extra die and 8 again.
See, Stahl is Cherry if Cherry were swole.
This is like the kind of thing that I would do if I had chosen
Why do I have wound penalties?
if I had chosen to do what I did with
Okay,
if
can
I
I do that
chose to
again?
do what I did with mental skills with brawl instead.
Okay, let me.
Yeah,
Fix that.
just roll another 3 dice.
Yeah.
And
But wait, okay.
Also,
So,
why are you so injured?
I wasn't.
It looks like it's just completely bugged out because he now has how many dots of health is that? I can't count that many.
too many.
It's
Oh, speaking of which, did
17, I think.
Something like that.
17 HP?
Yeah,
Because
because
off to his stamina.
That's right. Oh, man.
Give me
Let's see.
the other 3 dice, please.
yeah. Do I just roll?
I think maybe just do simple roll.
Yeah,
Put 3.
you can just do a simple roll 3, and we'll add that to.
simple roll 6 because it's gonna add the wound penalty in.
Will it for simple roll?
Maybe.
Well, try it. See?
Just roll something.
roll something. Do something.
Okay.
It didn't.
Well, we can look at that then.
So it was
One
one
success, I guess.
success. Yeah.
Yeah,
one
one
success.
Well, it was a 10, so what's the next roll? Okay, I guess it would be 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 success.
So that's three total damage. I'm assuming you're using the brass knuckles.
Yeah.
So okay, so 3 lethal. Which one were you punching? The one that just attacked, or the one that didn't get over yet?
The one just attacked.
Okay. All right. So you just all out attacked. So that means
No defense.
No
no
defense.
defense.
It's grapple time.
Nah, he doesn't want to grapple.
That's fair. I wouldn't want to grapple that either. 18 strength. No. Or however much you have.
And I have 2 general armor.
Okay, so that is 1 lethal then. Because for some reason it's not adding a weapon modifier, because screw me, you know. That's how it goes. Okay, so you basically have unlimited Pyros and Torment, correct?
Yes.
Really? That's awesome.
Okay, so then it does not matter that it just ate 2 Pyros from you.
Would he feel that though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. You definitely feel Azoth going with the flesh in your arm as it bites you.
Except for
Ouch.
it made a claw attack, not a bite attack.
What is the difference between claw and teeth when it has a hand in its mouth, okay? Sue me.
It's alien.
I was thinking Vampire Hunter D.
Nah, xenomorph. It's cooler.
It's a pile of...
Congrats on the Jovian
Words.
influence, by the way. You need to deal with that.
Nah.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Well, he doesn't immediately take the conditions by touching it.
Oh, fair enough. I suppose he actually needs to use the Anthor.
Yeah, you have to manually take on the conditions and whatnot.
Oh.
But, okay, so it's the other one's turn. But it is new turn, so you get your defense. I presume you apply your defense.
Yes.
Okay, your turn.
Alright, so I will I really don't want to cause, massive explosions throughout the city. So I'm just gonna let's see.
It's punching time?
It's clobbering time.
I was thinking of like doing something cool, like just using one of the cubicles and just smashing people with it, but like, man, that uses 2 pyros, and I'm pretty sure that'd cause,
Wait, that uses pyros?
Well, actually, yeah, you're right. Would it be? How much?
Like, what are you trying to do? Just lift up a wall and hit it?
I was thinking of using like Titan's Throw to, just grab the table and just like, just throw it at them. See how much damage I can do with that. But
For the purposes of throwing, he what? Triples his strength?
Something like that, yeah.
80 dice.
80 dice! Let's see the roll!
Just throw the building.
Do you want to cause a nuke in a metropolitan area? Is that really what we're doing?
This is
I want to see 80 dice be rolled. That's what I want.
this is a merit, not something
It's
he's.
a merit. Oh.
I believe.
It involves,
can just
I
do
think,
that.
both the merit and the
Oh, it's kind of a combo.
Yeah.
Oh.
It involves stacking things, I'm pretty sure. But even then, the distillation can be really stupid. Because depending on how you read the distillation, you can throw anything. Hitting someone is what requires the roll.
alright.
Throw the
Nah,
earth.
that's just
Which I
that's
don't
just
think
not.
is intended, but that was the way it's written.
So again.
What are you doing, Stahl? What's the plan?
All out attack. Again.
Okay.
I miscalculated last time. So this should be the right amount. Why is it a wound penalty? I don't understand.
I think your health boxes are broken.
Maybe.
Do you want to try restarting roll 20? Maybe that'll help.
That won't do anything,
No.
I don't think.
I don't know then.
Just roll 3 more die.
Yeah, just roll 3 more die.
And now we know simple roll will not inflict the wound penalty.
Well, it's okay. Wow. I did 3 damage with 20 die.
Welcome to my world,
I
actually.
was gonna say, Gandhi's all too familiar with that.
Okay. Well, they have other abilities they could use. However, you're made of pyros.
But they can't
Weaknesses,
get to it.
however. Yes. So the next one is now actually taking a wound penalty. So it's at, I'm assuming you're applying defense again.
No, I did all that. But yeah,
It's the next turn.
Next turn.
So,
yeah, you're right.
yeah, so it's still a chance die. Oh, wow.
Oh, he got it!
Fascinating. Okay.
I just need like 5 or 6 more damage, and then maybe that could count as a martyr. Let's see.
Well, you take no damage because you have general armor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, you're right.
You can
All right, let me take that off.
jacket quickly.
Take it off. Come on, hit me.
Time to get busy.
How about I'll just cause an earthquake in the building. That sounds like fun.
Great plan. I love it.
They'll fall down on me, but then I can claim that, you know, I either died or I got enough damage to be martyred, you know?
Oh no, here we
I
go.
will say, if you collapse the building upon yourself, technically that can fulfill martyr. However, I'm not sure what you're being a martyr for.
That's true.
It fulfills the letter of the law, maybe not the spirit.
Yeah.
But it's punching
I feel
time.
I feel like martyrdom normally involves helping people and not just randomly destroying metropolitan buildings.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we were going for.
Well, even if I
Someone-
don't get it, it's fine.
Someone shoot me. Ah, yes, I'm a martyr now. Wrath of God, what is this?
The Titan's rage is directed to the ground beneath her feet. Everyone and everything within Azoth times 100 yards suffers from the earthquake tilt.
Actually did it.
Okay. So, we'll get back to you.
This has become incredibly scuffed.
I do need another roll, however, from you. I need you to roll me your Azoth.
Just Azoth?
Just flat Azoth, yeah.
Alright, I'll just simple roll it then. Oh wait.
Which
My
Azoth?
bad. The thing I did, the roll with the Wrath of God, I did it with 8 again by accident.
Oh my.
Okay, so let's see. It loses 1, 2. Loses 2 successes then.
That's so
That's
exceptional. Yeah.
So it's still 9 successes.
So,
What does Wrath of God do again?
That's
It
the
summons the earthquake.
In a major metropolitan area, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
to be fair,
Just a full ass earthquake? Am I getting this right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in what, Azoth times 100 yards?
yeah.
So 800 yards. Is that
800
a
yards.
diameter or a radius?
Yeah.
Probably 800 yards in each direction.
That's a fair
Okay,
guess.
so that's a radius then. That's 800 yards radius. It's
1600 diameter.
yeah. Let's
Lot.
see.
Oh yeah. Simple roll.
So
That's-
it's just under kilometer.
Let's see. That's 800 squared times.
About half a mile in each direction, yeah.
Why can't I get these rolls when I was punching people?
And then he gets 5 on his Azoth. We don't know if that's good or bad yet. Hold up.
Oh no, that's bad. I need to build a firestorm real quick.
Oh.
So that is technically 7 successes.
Hey, can we all see this?
I can see.
No, can we all see this?
I think we can.
Probably will. Yes.
Yeah, because this is gonna explode and there's gonna be ground shaking.
Okay. So
All
hold
just
on.
exploded, you guys.
You know, that is probably what he would say to us.
The question of was he watching Stahl? There's so many things going on in the city that one person he might not have noticed. You know?
That's possible. I can roll a perception if you like, when the time comes for it.
Ooh. Wait, do Pandorans have Azoth stats?
They should.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I would
they
think that they would.
They do, I
Because
believe.
I think they have rank, but do they have Azoth? I don't think they do. I don't see it. Okay, so it's not quite as bad. I forgot that there's dice modifiers.
Oh no.
Oh wait, there is a dice modifier for just active Pandorans. Okay.
So it's about 415 acres, by the way. That's being given an earthquake.
Also, can we feel the earthquake right now?
No,
Okay.
Let's.
it is too far away to feel the earthquake.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's a localized effect.
I had an answer for that would have protected everybody from the earthquake. I legit actually did.
Kalmir definitely sees the earthquake go off first as a large section of the city starts to shake, collapse, windows shattering, people in even more panic than they already were.
Oh.
And Stahl, can you roll me another 6 dice, please?
6 dice?
6.
Yes.
All right.
This just keeps getting worse.
Why is it?
How many?
Why now?
Roll this. Roll in.
Okay, so that is 11 strength for
11.
Oh god.
jeez.
11. A category 11 wasteland. Hold up, wait, or firestorm.
No, this is the waste. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
meant
is
firestorm.
the strength 11 firestorm.
That's melting people.
I didn't think it'd be this bad.
That's a nuke.
That
I
might
didn't
be
think it'd be this bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Is
I
that
mean,
how
like,
it
knowing my
works?
rolls, I thought I was gonna get like 3 successes. You know?
Okay, so they're level 4 extreme environments. How long, Kalmir? You never put that spell on him, did you?
I didn't. He didn't need his radiation thing.
Never mind. Continuing on. So they inflict 4 points of lethal damage per turn after the character's stamina in turns. Type of all harm only affects Prometheans and Pandorans.
Is this a?
By the way, out of curiosity, how does that level of firestorm go and work with? This is caused by a Zika.
So the way Zika treat their firestorms, they basically get. So normally, like the strength of a firestorm is successes +1. Zika's is successes +2. In addition, they inflict the firestorm's strength times 10 as lethal damage to all freestanding structures and vehicles within its area of effect. Buildings and vehicles do not apply durability to this damage. And the area affected by the firestorm is contaminated with fallout with an intensity equal to half the Zika's Azoth rounded up, which persists even after the firestorm ends. So there's now an intensity 4 radiation fallout after this, as well as...
That's turns, right? That's turns, right?
What is turns?
Damage.
For radiation.
Hold on, let me scroll up.
Oh!
I didn't think it'd be this bad.
It is minutes.
Okay, that's minutes.
Okay.
But still, that building is coming down on you.
What building?
You've hit it twice.
The
What
building
building?
is not gonna be there.
Yeah, what building?
Oh, okay.
Bonus question. What neighborhood anymore?
Yeah.
That's true too. I agree with that.
So, luckily, Stahl's stamina is so high, he does not take lethal damage. Because the firestorm is gonna burn out before his stamina would.
So do we see a nuke go off?
Watch for flying debris.
Yeah, so... the best way to describe it, it's only there for like half a minute, but the horizon just lights up. It's as if somebody set off a nuke inside a hurricane that was currently on fire. And yeah. It only lasts for not even a minute. But the devastation.
Such devastation.
Was not his intent.
Oh, God.
It was an egg.
I have a question. How far do firestorms go? How far do they go outward?
I think it's just within that radius of their whatever.
It depends. If the firestorm is centered around a character or around an area. Because this is a wasteland, it was centered around the building. And by extension, the block.
Okay, so it's a small firestorm, just a fucked up. Okay.
Yes, it's
The earthquake is much bigger. Okay.
Yes, the earthquake is much bigger, but the flash of light and colors on the horizon,
Too focused.
it's quite loud as well. Even though the earthquake didn't shatter the nearby windows, after the firestorm goes off, all the nearby windows to the rest of the group immediately shatter. Ears are ringing. People have, dropped to the ground, clutching their ears.
I assume we all take the deafened tilt for a moment.
Technically, but it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll pick up with Stahl in a moment.
Oops.
The rest of you were walking down the street when all of a sudden the city appears to have exploded a little bit.
That is not a good sound.
That was almost like... Jerry, do you remember in the RV a while back? The big flash?
That is a very apt description. And it appears that Jerry has the requisite knowledge to know this, and for several reasons. And our Promethean has in many ways exploded.
Realistically, you don't know if it's your Promethean or not.
I can assume because that's about where he was, and that is clearly a Zika. That's clearly a Zika firestorm.
Well, you don't exactly know where he was.
No, I know where he was because you gave me the thing, and I knew which way he was going. And Cherry has the ability to process that all
That's fair.
very, very quickly.
I forgot about that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Huh.
So our friend is a small tactical nuke, is what I'm understanding then.
Not incorrect.
I feel for those people in that area. Unfortunately, I feel for all the people in this area, and currently one threat is not more significant than the other. You can see Amennakhti's kind of... He wants to make a move in any direction, but he's quite literally like, which fire to put out first?
Cherry's just like... Cherry's allowed to have... Cherry is allowed to... Cherry... This is probably the most emote that Cherry has been when not directly interacting with one of her touchstones. It's just like staring.
Okay.
Highly concerning.
How does the area look as Kalmir's looking upon it?
Well, that city block is no longer there. Kind of like what you saw before of a city block falling into the ocean, except it didn't fall into the ocean, it's just kind of been evaporated.
Vaporized, yes. that area is just gone now. That is... The potency of whatever that was immense.
You do still see Stahl kind of now playing in the crater, however.
Oh, look, he's still there.
He's there. He's hasn't gotten up yet.
Is he alive?
He is alive.
Okay, well, there's that, Stahl.
Did I take any fall damage at least?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm fine with...
I think you're healed.
I think I deserve it.
But here's the thing: you're currently in an intensity 4 area, so just keep lying there, and you'll be healed right up.
I don't think my own radiation heals me.
I was gonna ask that, how that worked.
Does the firestorm count as your own radiation?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I just stay injured. It has to be like a natural radiation source.
Yeah, because I feel like a Promethean with the arc powers could just charge any Promethean in his area with his lightning, which wouldn't be fair.
There's a distillation to do that, though.
It's a little different.
Yeah, they have to remove the flux from the lightning. However, what are we going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Cherry is currently like, what the fuck do we even do? There is so much going on that I don't... Oh, God. Okay, this is me now trying to think of what we can do.
Kalmir, 5 mile sight happens again.
Yeah.
New event enters the city.
Player 4.
Player like 17. A familiar flying machine appears over the horizon, trailing behind it are a number of other flying machines, not quite as large nor as fast, but there appears to be 4 of these helicopters, one being the large one that you encountered earlier.
Okay.
Now, flying in towards the city. They're still out over the ocean. They've still got a little bit of a ways to go. But
Okay. Well, yeah, they got 5 miles. All right. So those flying things are approaching now. They were on our side, right?
Okay, Cherry. I guess first things first. Cherry is going to access that
Special power?
no, she's going to access the words are hard,
Frequency.
yeah, the frequency that she was given when they met up the first time with the robot people.
okay. You're on the frequency. It's silent for a while.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Cherry's going to start expositing. Same monotone, but rapid.
You're about 20 seconds into your expositing before you're immediately attempted to be cut off. Like, this is a public frequency. What are you saying? You know, like,
That's
like get off the radio. Calm down, ma'am.
You just misgender Cherry.
No, I didn't.
Ma'am. With an
Oh,
M.
I heard N, so I was like, wait, did you just misgender Cherry?
No, Cherry stops. I apologize. There is many things happening, and I had not had a chance to immediately appraise it, to immediately inform other people what was happening in an efficient manner.
All right.
The things that she tried to go over first were like things like the giant death things under the sea. The fact that things were falling, that parts of the city were falling into the ocean. Those kinds of things.
So, Amennakhti understands what Cherry's doing here. And he's gonna kind of look over at Cherry and he goes, "You're using a radio frequency. Do you think maybe they have one strong enough to reach the carriers?" I would think a carrier could get a lot more people out of here than the little tugboats that are being used.
There's an intelligent way of thinking. Cherry's just trying to communicate quickly. He trying to respond to any questions that she gets. Just getting things out there.
Yeah. The other voice, the voice on the end of the line, picks up and is like, "Yeah, all right, I hear you. This is Colonel Romanowski. I am currently working through the situation. We have units inbound to this new section of the world to investigate. Just hold your position and stay calm."
I apologize for the rapid communication and somewhat and somewhat confused time, this appears to be a crisis situation upon many fronts.
This is already understood. The airlift of individuals has already begun. Surely we are working to evac as many individuals as we can. However, the situation remains unclear and people are most likely panicked. That is the current situation. Consider this a status update to all other individuals on the net. We are working to fix the problem. There's no need to panic. The 40th is here.
Chera's gonna relatively keep that general thing open, just the radio frequency, so that she can get updates if things happen.
Almond's gonna look at Kalmir. You had mentioned my cult. Are they still en route, or?
Let me push my awareness over in that general direction.
They are still en route.
Okay,
They are
yes.
momentarily shaken by the fact of the city shaking. They appear to have been in the earthquake radius.
Oh, where in relation to the not building are they? Other side? Is it between us and them? Or are they to the side?
They're kind of like off to the side.
Okay, so if they come straight back, they're not going in that path.
No.
Okay.
They are actively walking away from the crater.
Okay.
But
Okay, so they seemed almost too close to where it happened, but they were not terribly harmed. They seem to still be coming back this way. A little shaken.
We were told to hold position, so I don't foresee any real options at this moment.
Well, people are still in a panic. Is there something we can do about that while we wait? Because I feel like panic is not it won't work.
At this point, Almond still kind of raises his hand. At this point, I'm still at Secum 6, so I'm literally, I look like a corpse that has decayed for about a decade.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not the best for me to try to calm people.
Yes, I see your point. And we need a way to calm the majority of people. I currently don't have the means to do that.
Yeah. I seem to come to the thought that I don't think we have a social character anymore.
Yeah.
We need Rook.
at this point, because I have an NPC here, it's Rose, she will speak up and bring up the fact of, I don't think any amount of talking to people is going to have them calm down after everything that's going on. There are ghost creatures running the streets, killing people. There are ghosts walking the streets, panicking people. There are parts of the city falling into the ocean, earthquakes happening, things exploding. Panic is going to happen.
There's no getting around that.
That is true.
Rescue is going to be difficult if that is the route we wish to pursue.
And bloody. life will be lost.
Okay.
If everybody could give me a perception check.
Sure.
Okay.
Two successes.
Same.
5.
Nice.
So, at this point, the streets around you have been clear for quite a while. It's been too chaotic here. People have cleared out of the current area or are hiding. 2 individuals are walking down the street now towards you.
Mm-hmm.
One
Okay.
hunched over, pilgrim-esque gear, large walking staff, etc. The other appears to be a middle-aged man, East Asian descent, fairly nondescript. But they are casually walking the street towards you.
Yes, casually. That's concerning.
Yes, this draws Amen's attention as well. Like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Not the place to be casually strolling. So if I were to mage sight them, what would that show me?
Well, immediately you see one does not have a soul. The other has a proto-soul. Very similar to Stahl, but perhaps more defined.
And with this, Amen, at this point, Amen would actually place himself between them and the party and goes, "An odd time for a leisurely stroll, gentlemen."
The very almost raggedy pilgrim speaks up and is... but you don't understand how beautiful the day is.
Mm-hmm.
Look around you. An entire band of twilight, gone in an instant.
I'm not sure why that is beautiful to you. Maybe you would like to enlighten me.
It is beautiful because we are one step closer to dragging the false servants of this damned god out of their hiding.
This conversation again.
We are presently dealing with the deaths and likely imminent deaths of several million people. Oh, I would not call that beautiful.
It is unfortunate that the denizens of this particular twilight are so outright hostile. Even the ones across the... what did they call it? A gauntlet or something. They are dangerous, but not all quite as dangerous. No matter. Temporary danger before we mop things up. One more band has to go before we are ready to make our final move.
So, Amen kind of looks down and raises his head just enough to look at him with one eye. I take that as you are the cause of this.
Oh, no. The cause of this lurks out in the waters. Truly marvelous that we didn't have to do it, actually. it would seem that we are not the only ones revolting against God's rule.
I suppose for your sake it is best that you didn't cause it. My ire for murder will be turned elsewhere then.
What murder is going on, however, really? The slaughter is driven by nothing more than hunger. A natural process, one that is simply being accelerated by the denizens of the underworlds. But I'm sure you must have heard the the other destruction that's been happening recently. Did you feel the tremors from here?
No.
Yes.
I could not. However, I presume it was from the same area as the firestorm.
Yes. My friend here did warn him, did he not? But alas, your companion accidentally caused another scar upon this magnificent, as he says that with a bit of just obvious sarcasm in his voice, world.
I must ask. Obviously, many connections, much of Twilight, and many connections between in other realms, I suppose, have been ripped open. And what is the next step, if you will?
The next step. Do I even trouble you with our plight?
I know. One of you. I believe that one of you is a demon, and based purely upon on thing. And given how you were talking, sure, I can't process everything, and trying to process what she knows and what she doesn't at this point in time.
The other individual begins to speak now and is... Demon is what we called ourselves, yes. But we seek to be free of such classifications. There's no need to refer to ourselves as demons if we remove the... remove the entity that would force us to be so. But ignoring my friend's cryptic ramblings, the plan is, as far as I know, to continue to let things
unravel.
When the opportunity to destroy the last major band of Twilight arises, we shall do it. And in doing so, the angels will no longer have somewhere to hide. And we can hunt them down. With the angels removed, en masse, the power of the machine weakens, until we can rip out every last strand of infrastructure we don't already yet control.
Mm.
And will you return Twilight as it was, or will it stay forever gone and ghosts would continue to...
I doubt they care. Yeah, their goals seem to be simple, to be single-minded. Destroy the God Machine and make the world that comes after livable for them. Ultimately, everything else is secondary.
Alas, you are wrong. You see, we do seek the destruction of the God Machine. I will not lie to you. This is the primary goal. But our leader is not content with just that. Destroying the machine is the first step. Bringing about change is the second step. And it is why we now dance even closer with humanity, as they are integral to bringing about change. And even then, afterwards, the death of the machine elsewhere. The bands of Twilight could be restored, should they prove necessary to the safety of our new world. What we are seeing today, here now, is that at least some of them most likely will be. But ultimately, it is not my call to make.
Understood.
You tear at strings, you have no idea what tapestry you're tearing from.
I think they know well. Between the here and now is, between here and there is much to go, and by pulling each string, I imagine the intent is to pull it all apart, to make something anew from the tatters, I suppose. The amount that lasts is its own question.
Yes, but whoever wove the tapestry the first time will be removed, and then a new one will weave the tapestry. Who's to say that one will be of any better, or of any even close to the same skill as this one? By placing somebody new at the needle, they could create something far worse. Sure, maybe they prove better, but the consequences of worse are far worse than whatever this is.
Understandable. I cannot say at this point. And what I will say is that I believe that right now, we have issues that need fixing, and those issues are not merely fixed by fighting here and now. So a new question. Do Do you know what being is underneath the waves? Anything about it?
Ultimately, not really. It is a creature of the underworld. I know this much. It emerged at the same time that Twilight was shattered. It was likely the culprit behind it. But beyond that, it is a powerful entity, I am aware of this. However, nothing that a bit of weaving cannot fix, as he kind of chuckles as he says that.